And welcome back, guys. Still answering your questions that you guys have sent me for On the Spot. Moving along, the next question comes to us from VMan14854. OTS, why don't you show your face? Again, I've answered that already 5-6 times now, so I won't answer. I won't spend a lot of time answering that one for this time around, but thank you though, VMan14854 for your question. Next question comes to us from Chango the Hero. OTS, how are you? Spot. I'm well, actually. I feel like I'm almost coming down with something, but so far, so good. It says, good, I hope. I used to be Chango00000 or Chango many zeros, as you used to call me. But as for my on-the-spot question this year, I just want to know, what are some of your favorite books or stories, non-comic? And good luck with your new channels. You're my favorite reviewer out there and YouTube channel in general. Oh, and I do apologize if you don't want to answer more than one question, but would you ever consider reviewing or buying a Hot Toys figure? Well, the Hot Toys figures we've already covered off on, so I won't answer that one, so it works itself out very well for you, Chango the Hero. Some of my favorite books or stories. To be honest, Spot doesn't do a lot of reading. He doesn't really do a lot of reading at all. I'm generally, and this is you're probably going to laugh when you hear this, but Spot generally enjoys coffee table books. I love a good information book. Something you can open up, you can look at pictures, like a reference guide, DC Universe Encyclopedia, Marvel Encyclopedia, I love those. Toy guides, like the old encyclopedia of like the 80s Transformers. I love things like that. I just love reference guides. I could just soak that up. I just love opening up a reference guide, something like that that you can just kind of look through. Stuff like that interests me so much. Books I don't really read. I don't really do a lot of reading. I between work and then I come home and then whatever stuff I have to do around the house as an adult, and then of course the YouTubing and everything else, I just don't really put aside much time to do things like video games, books, stuff like that. I really should. I apologize. I really should. I'm more or less apologizing to myself, but I really should, I know. Next question comes to us from Adam EJIA12321. He says, OTS, when will you review more horror movie figure reviews? I am reviewing Hellraiser Series 2 with the Pillar of Souls. That's still coming. Of course, the NECA Friday the 13th Part 4, those reviews are on their way. I do have definitely horror movie figures to review. The biggest problem is that for so many horror movies that I have, the figures, I have so many more of other things. That's why you probably don't see many horror movie figure reviews. They are there. I am going to be reviewing them. It's just a matter of, if I review all of them at once, then there's not going to be anything else to review, if that makes any sense. Next question comes to us from Yu-Gi-Oh! 887 OTS. Can you make a selling video of figures? Actually, it's funny that you say that, because I am planning on selling, I think I mentioned this already, I'm planning on selling a whole load of figures. I am going to be uploading videos of those where I'm going to talk about what I'm selling and whatnot. So if you are interested in buying any figures, stay tuned for that. Definitely anybody stay tuned for that. Next question comes to us from YouPooper123456789 OTS. Have you ever watched Firefly? The answer to that question is yes. And Firefly was an awesome show. I love Firefly. Actually, I've got the DVD on my shelf over there. Firefly and Farscape are definitely two sci-fi shows that really didn't get as much love as they should. I know Farscape technically had 4 seasons in the Peacekeeper Wars. Firefly got, a measly 12 episodes. That show, even though they gave us the movies, Serenity, I definitely think that series should have come back. I don't know if that ever will happen, but I would definitely love to see another Firefly series. Next question comes to us from Xander764 OTS. Why don't you show us your face? You just that ugly? Just kidding. How's Rosalita? Rosalita actually is fine. She's on vacation right now, so unfortunately the pad of mine is a little dirty, I think, is the best and easiest way to describe that. Yeah. Next question comes to us from Miss Nicola Lockwood. OTS, can you show us your face, please? I really would like to know what you look like, and it would be better to see our expression when you're tasting something. Again, I've already answered that, but Dane Cook. I'm telling you, Dane Cook. Look it up. It's there. Next question is from Ntron475. OTS, what horror movie series would you like to see get a figure line, or what series deserves more? A figure series that definitely deserves more is Halloween figures. I actually messaged on their Twitter NECA, and I had mentioned to them that they really need to do a Halloween franchise of figures. They're doing Nightmare, they're doing Friday, they need to definitely do Halloween. Their response was that they don't feel like the Halloween franchise would have enough leg to it where they don't feel like people would actually buy them. I'm like, what? I'm thinking, what? I mean, I would love to get a Michael Myers from Halloween 1, Halloween 2, maybe even give us a Comic-Con exclusive Michael Myers from Halloween 1 with the original mask that they were going to give him, which was that older man kind of mask. I would love to see that happen. But give us the Dick Warlock Michael Myers from Part 2 with the dirtier, stretched out mask. I would love to see, even just a 3-pack of like the kids with like the Halloween 3 masks, or maybe give us, I can't remember his name, but the main bad guy from Halloween 3, give us him with maybe like a little piece of Stonehenge, and then a couple of the 3 masks, the skeleton, the witch, and then the pumpkin. That would be cool. A return of Michael Myers would be awesome. Halloween 5, Halloween 6 would be an incredible figure to get, and then just so on and so forth. But for some reason, they don't think that it would sell. I don't know why. If you are following NECA on Twitter, help spot out and let them know. Say, hey, I watched this video. I would totally love to see a Halloween franchise. It may never happen. And then, of course, what I mentioned before, the one figure I would love to see is a Harry Warden from My Bloody Valentine. Would love to see that figure with a shovel, pickaxe, maybe a removable mask. I don't know. The next question comes to us from Mr. Dietz. Mr. Dietz, 97. He says, what is your real name? My real name is Aaron. Aaron. A-A-R-O-N. That's my name. I know some people don't think I actually have a name. I was just born with the name Spot. Next question comes to us from Marvel Clash 321. OTS, can you show us your face already? Ha ha! You guys. Next question comes to us from JNEZ25. OTS, Jessica Biel or Jessica Alba? I'm going to have to go Alba. On this one. Jessica Biel, I think, is attractive, but Jessica Alba kind of seems like the girl next door. She kind of just would be like a fun girl to hang out with. I also like Good Luck Chuck. That was a good movie with her in it. Next question comes to us from Noah Joe. OTS, when will we see that face of yours? Moving along. Next question is from Super Very Man. OTS, Spot, I would like to know your opinion as a third party. I am unaware of your feeling of cartoons or other show from Cartoon Network, and I'm fairly sure that you have never played Fusion Fall. If I may ask you to look up some screenshots or concept art of the game, after doing so, I would like to ask you as a collector, would you buy statues, action figures, plush, etc. based off that game? Fusion Fall. I actually have never heard of Fusion Fall. I will definitely look it up, and I maybe will let you know. I will message you. and let you know what I think of it. Next question comes to us from SMDE or SMDan20. OTS, what is your favorite Spider-Man figure and your least favorite? I personally like the Spider-Man Origins Signature Series Black Suit Classic and Punisher figures. You know, the ones with cloth clothes. Just wipe away the eyes here. My favorite Spider-Man figure, I really like the, and I totally made a mess of this when I initially reviewed it, but the Spider-Man Classics McFarlane style Spider-Man. He was re-released later with the Spider-Man Classics Street Lamp Spider-Man, although he was a little darker in color. I really like that Spider-Man. Trying to think about other ones that really... I also really like the Marvel Select black costume Spider-Man that came with the gargoyle stand. And yeah, he's hunched over, I understand that, but no, I kind of like that figure. For a display figure, I really enjoy that figure. Least favorite is definitely the Hasbro... I want to say it's Hasbro 2009 series Spider-Man figures. I don't think they were part of the Spider-Man Classics, but the one, you remember, they were the ones with the really big heads. I've reviewed them, if you want to check them out. Those are by far the worst Spider-Man figures I've ever seen. I end up giving those away. Totally not a fan of them. Totally not a fan. I'm actually going to wrap this up here, guys. I'm going to wrap up this part on spot up here. We're going to resume it, so definitely if you are still haven't had your question answered, stay tuned for that, guys. There's definitely more still heading your way for On the Spot. See you then.